Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm so happy to be here tonight. It's 6:30 p.m. my time, so we're gonna, get going on this. I am going to be channeling the Orion Galactic Council today, and I'm really excited because I haven't channeled them in what feels like a hot minute, and they're one of my favorite beings to channel. They're so high vibrational, and they're very positive and loving, and they're just cool. So I am really excited to dig in. So I'll wait a little bit here. I'm not going to wait too much longer for anyone. It's been about a minute already, and they're just kind of be like, let's just go. So I'm going to just dive in. Basically what I'll do is just channel a message from them, and then I'll take any questions that pop up. So if you have a question for the Orion Galactic Council, hi Heather, hi Crystal, thank you so much for joining me. So if you have questions, post them in the comments section underneath this video, and I will try and get to all of the questions. I'm definitely planning on pushing it through the full hour tonight. So yeah, I'm really excited. We'll get started. So basically, I'm just going to relax, and how I feel them right now, there's 3 of them, and I have one on each side of me and one that's coming straight through the top of my crown. And I'm feeling a lot of just buzzing and kind of pressure on both of my ears. And it's not uncomfortable. It's just kind of funky if you're not used to it. And they're also sending a lot of energy to my heart chakra right now. So that's kind of, my heart's beating very fast, and there's just lots of energy there. They're saying, greetings, dear ones, each of you that are watching this, maybe in the present moment, maybe later. You are definitely welcome and in good company. Tonight we have a few messages to share. Often we come in when there is a request for support, and we are very proud and happy to report that many of you have been calling on us, and we have been able to work with many people, many light workers here on the planet Earth. Energy is building, and this is an exciting time, and we are very happy, and we are extremely honored to be a part of this movement, to be a part of this shift in the energy that is taking place on the planet at this time. We have been working with many organizations, civilizations, groups of beings that have collected here on Earth. Some are humans, like this dear one. Some are not human. They are from other places, such as the Pleiadians. We are all working together in tandem to help support Mother Earth and to help you along in your development here on Earth. At the beginning, there was not a lot of energy, and now that it's building, more transmutation of energy. They're going really fast. The higher the energy, the more that's getting transmuted. So basically, they're saying, because energy is picking up, there's a lot of energy being sent to Earth right now, and I know everyone who's dealing with ascension symptoms can attest to that, because it's really difficult, and it's easing off a bit for the last few days, but it's still been kind of difficult feeling all of that energy. But they're saying, yes, as energy has picked up, more have awakened, more have shifted in a grander scale, on a grander scale. And it's like a snowball rolling down a giant mountain. It starts out small, and then it picks up speed, and it picks up more material, and then by the end of it, it becomes this giant snowball that crashes into the ground at the bottom of the mountain and spreads the snow everywhere. That is the energy. It's picking up. Things are shifting, and more light will be anchored in the earth and within each of us at this time. They're making me feel like really excited. Like it's an amazing time to be alive. It's an amazing time to be here on earth, doing what we're doing, being a light worker, sharing our light, doing what brings us joy. Like it's an awesome time to be here. And they're saying, yes, many are shining brighter than they ever could have imagined. Many are sharing and helping so many others. Their communities are shifting, and it is a beautiful time to be here as this change occurs. It will take a lot of work. It's not over there, it's just beginning, but it will take a lot of work to continue the efforts that have begun. They're calling for light workers who have recognized their path and maybe are a little afraid to step forward, to hand over their fears to them. You won't need it anymore. There's no reason to fear. Taking action is the natural progression on your path. Taking action, getting on camera, writing channeled messages, doing channeled artwork, creating pieces of literature that will inspire many. Maybe just one, but maybe many. Even if it's only just one, that's one more person inspired, one more person that has a little bit more light. So light workers who are maybe a little fearful of sharing what it is that they are being guided and kind of nudged to share, now's the time. Have no fear, as you will only be met with love and kindness. Many 3D individuals, so people who are not awakened or have not made that choice yet on their path, may not understand some of you. And that's okay. That's a part of the process. That's the allowance of just being. Allow yourself to be, allow yourself to shine, allow yourself to share what it is that you feel called to share. Because after a time, those individuals who have not awakened or have not chosen to go down that path will fall away. So they just won't find you. They won't be within your path. Or they start to awaken and they start to recognize that there's more to than just being focused on the material reality that's around them. And as shifts in the Earth's energy progresses, it will be harder to remain within the 3D for many. So don't worry about them. This is what they're saying. Just don't worry about it. Just do you, have fun, share your light, enjoy yourself, bring joy to your life and to those around you, those that are a part of your life. Lead by example, beating your own drum, following your own path, and many are going to be realizing that that's the way to be. There's really no other way to be. You're either yourself, your authentic self, your light-filled self, or you're holding yourself back and holding yourself in. And that's really not really going to be an option for a lot of people, as things are just going to be shifting. And so again, they're kind of wrapping it back up to if you do feel like you are holding yourself back, really reflect on why you think that is. As a light worker, your job is to shine and to share and to kind of be out there and well, be out there in whatever way or path that you have. And they're saying that by owning your authentic self and your path and your purpose and being a light worker, the fear will fall away. Can have them help transmute that fear for you. You can hand that over to them. They will definitely support you if that's if you resonate with them. They're like the best cheerleaders ever. They're there to help you just feel good about, you know, every single little step that you need to take in order to follow your path. And they will work, they're saying they will work with your angel team, your loved ones, many ascended masters, as we are all on one team. We are all working together on this side of the veil of your reality to help you in your experience. We are honored to step forward through this one and to speak with each of you. Please call on us, and we are sending each of you love and light, surrounding you with love and light. And they're kind of receding now, and I kind of got this, all right, that's about it. So that's really all they wanted to share. So really that's a call to action, I feel, for other light workers to step forward and to, you know, just be yourselves, have fun, kind of, you know, don't worry about what other people think, because really most people are worried about themselves. They're not really, you know, focused in on, oh, you look weird, or you're doing a weird thing, or, you know, like, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna do you, and that's the beauty of it, because by you being yourself, you're gonna show others like who you are, and you're just gonna inspire people to be themselves. And the more people can be authentic and follow their own guidance, the more light that's going to be here on the planet, and the more Mother Earth is going to raise in vibration, and then we're all going to raise in vibration even more. So it's kind of like a snowball, like they said. So they are saying, okay, we're ready for questions. So they are ready to get to it. Let me scroll over here and see if I can find questions. Thank you all for joining me. Joanna, you have a really good point. I have noticed very few people around me understand me and have begun to fall away. I have found that I am completely okay with that. They're just like, yeah, you know, that's really part of the ascension process. That's part of raising in vibration. And that's really part of, you know, you shifting into alignment with yourself. And a lot of people are going to fall away. And yeah, being okay with that is totally cool, because really, I mean, it's their choice to not be of a high vibrational frequency, and you wouldn't want that to really impact your own frequency. So good job. Keep it up. Keep focusing on you. And they're saying to others who may be experiencing the same thing and maybe are not okay with it, you can ask yourself, what is causing this pain or sorrow or fear around the shifting between you and maybe the people around you, or the hobbies or habits around you? Because if they're not staying and they're not in alignment with you and your frequency, they really aren't good for you, in the sense that they're going to help you continue to rise in frequency. So they're saying just reflect on it, be gentle with yourself, give yourself a lot of self-love and care, and know that everything is working out to the best, or for the best, and just kind of try and go with the flow. It's a lot easier and it feels a lot better if you just flow with it. You know, I saw a meme, they're kind of reminding me of this. It's not really a meme, it wasn't like funny. It was just a picture, and it was like someone sitting by a waterfall or something, and it said, be okay or accept the apology that hasn't come. It's totally, I garbled it in my mind, but they're pointing to that in my mind, because, you know, some people aren't going to realize that they've drifted off, or they're just going to fall out of touch with you, and or something has happened and it's just kind of falling apart. But just, you know, send a lot of love and light to the situation, and just acknowledge and honor what you had as far as a relationship with the person that maybe is drifting off, and just, again, go with the flow. Don't worry about it. Don't hold any fear or grudges or anger or sadness, because that's not going to help you either. So they're saying, yeah, that's the best course of action, is to just send love and light to it and move on. Tammy is asking, how do you call on them? That is a really great question, Tammy. So basically, you can just think in your mind, hey, Orion Galactic Council, I want to speak with you. And they're right there. Spirit has no boundaries as far as like time and space, and they hear everything that you're thinking. They know that you're talking about them or thinking about them, and they're right around you. And so you just have to be like, hey, OGC, or Orion Galactic Council, or however you want to refer to them. You can, you know, just ask them to come and give you some guidance, and ask them a question, and you know, just kind of sit in a stillness and a calmness. Keep your mind quiet and see what comes to you. You may experience feelings. You may feel different in your body, the way I was experiencing or telling you guys as they were starting to come in. So you may feel changes around like energy and pressure in your ears, or your crown chakra may get really tingly, or your heart chakra gets tingly. So your chest kind of feels different all of a sudden in your meditation. And that's them. That's energy coming in, and they're letting you know that they're there and they're connecting with you. So that's how you can call on them. You can also journal. So if you're a journaler, a journaler, so if you like to write, you can always, write them a letter and ask them questions, ask for guidance, and they can see it, and they're very aware of everything. So it's pretty simple, and you can do that for any spirit, your loved ones, your angels, ascended masters, celebrities that you want to talk to, anyone really. Sometimes though, they're kind of pointing this out to me, sometimes a spirit isn't always readily available. So if, say, they just passed away, maybe a loved one has just passed away, and they have some healing to do, they have some things to take care of on the other side before they can really give you attention in the way that you want it. So sometimes they are busy, or they're healing, or I've heard, they're in a classroom setting, they're learning things, and so they're busy on the other side. But always ask, and they will come in whenever they can. And most of the time, it's all the time, but sometimes there's a few exceptions. Sometimes they're a little busy. So just keep that in mind. The Orion Galactic Council, they're not humans transitioning over into the spirit world, so they're ready to go. So they're all about hanging out with you. Joanna asks, what do they see as my purpose as a light worker? Joanna, your purpose as a light worker is to shine as brightly as you can in whatever way resonates with you. So that is kind of up to you to decide on how are you going to shine your light, anchor in light, rise in vibration, and really support those around you. What is just resonating with you? Like for me, I love channeling for others. I think it's really fun. I really enjoy it. But I also like to do art. And so I do a lot of artwork, and I try and share that out as well. Maybe it's dance, and I'm feeling, I don't know if you're in the arts, in any sort of arts, like writing or music or dance, or just crafts, like hobby crafts. I'm feeling like for you that would be really helpful, and that also helps you like get into a meditative state, relax, and just be yourself, your true authentic self, and share your truth. So using your throat chakra, and shining as much as possible, and really being open and being willing to share that love and light with others. And they're saying you can call on them if you want more guidance or support or confirmation of that fact. Hey Susan, thank you for joining. Heather, is part of my job to be a counsel for children? I am in the middle of taking care of a 14-year-old family member and have done so in the past as well. Tough, but doing what's right. Makes me feel like it's part of my purpose. They're just saying, Heather, listen to your inner guidance. If that feels part of your purpose, then that's definitely part of your purpose. And they're giving you a big thumbs up in confirmation, and they're kind of like applauding you, like a little golf clap. They're just saying, the work that you're doing is really important, and it's important to that person, that 14-year-old child that you're helping to take care of. It's very important, and it's going to be important for their life moving forward, that they know that they're loved and that there's good people around for them. And that's going to be very important, and it's going to ripple effect out, because they're going to be able to move forward in their life and be able to do the same kind things that you've been able to do for them. And they're saying, always go within and trust your guidance, and if that's resonating with you, then you are correct. And they're just giving you a lot of love and light, because that's it's very important to take care of the children here on Earth, because they are going to move us forward into a more light-filled society, and it's going to be really important, as they'll also help protect Mother Earth and help shift us into that place where we need to be. So I hope that resonates, Heather. Hey Peggy, thanks for joining. You didn't miss me. Hey Alexandria. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Peggy, may I ask what I am here for? If you have time, of course. Of course, Peggy. They're saying, Peggy, you are here to learn and to grow and to love and be loved and to help Mother Earth. You've helped by answering the call to be here, to help her on her journey in raising in vibrational frequency. And really just to share love and by being who you are. Many people, especially in this time that we are in, get caught up in the 3D, like jobs, like professions, the drive to be busy all the time, the drive to just be in a prestigious, powerful position. And that's not what this experience is about. It's about understanding and that in each moment, it's all about love. Everything is love. And of course, we have to grow through experiences in order to rise and to grow as a soul and as a being. But the ultimate goal is to recognize everything is love. We are love and light. We are all one. And you are doing a wonderful job, Peggy, in loving those around you, encouraging that love, encouraging your family and community, and helping to rise in frequency yourself and also loving yourself, but helping others as well. And they're just sending you lots of love and light. So I hope that resonates with you. It's really beautiful. Magda, what belief about myself or about my life doesn't serve me any longer? How can I let it go? How Orion Council could support my clearing and transmutation process? Thank you. Magda, go within. Allow yourself to just be. Allow your thoughts to be separate from yourself. And ask yourself this question: what is no longer serving me? And stand back or sit back and see what rises to your mind. Always believe the first thing that comes to mind. That is your inner guidance, your knowing, and spirit helping you to recognize what doesn't serve you any longer. If you ask us, we can help transmute that energy, as would Jesus or Archangel Michael, or your guardian angel team, or your starseed family. We can take that energy from you and release it, transmute it back into the universe. Because we are of light, and it would be our honor to help you in this task. This may take time. It may not happen all at once. Ask yourself this question each day in a meditative state for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and you will see that much has fallen away. This can be longer or shorter if you wish. But this practice of letting go, you must learn it. And as things arise, you will be able to honor it and then let it go and move on. And they're kind of giving me the that's it signal. So I hope that resonates with you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to post them below. Jonathan, both of my children are very sensitive, and so am I. Oh, that's awesome. You know, and the Orion Galactic Council is reminding me of what Heather was saying earlier, how she's helping a young child. And it's really important to help the children kind of understand that it's okay to feel certain things, to not be afraid of energy, to kind of understand their own chakras and their own energy in their own body, because so many children that are coming here to Earth now are really high vibrational. They are very sensitive. They are able to see, feel, understand, hear even, see visions, see a spirit, and really connect with that. And they're also very sensitive, so they can feel others as well and all of their energy. So it's really important to help support them and learn about it. So that's awesome that you are recognizing that in your kids, because now you'll be able to be helping them navigate that energy that they're going to have to navigate their entire life if they're, you know, sensitive. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Keep the communications open in supporting children, that they say the craziest things, but often they're the most profound, truth-filled, love and light-filled. And so just really encourage that. And it's just important to be aware. So they are very lucky to have you, Jonathan, because you're already here, you know, and you're learning about this and being open to it, so you can support them as well. Super cool. Heather, that resonates. Beautiful response. Oh, I'm glad that resonates with you, Heather. Alexandria, may I ask for some clarity from the Orion Galactic Council? I've been asking for guidance on getting to my soul purpose and career as I've furthered in my faith. I am now at a crossroads where I have a few opportunities. My question from them is, what is required of me right now? Which is in my highest, best of all involved, going away for schooling to perfect my craft, or staying where I am and searching for jobs that with what I have? Any guidance on this? I feel overwhelmed by the options. I'm asking Alexandria if you should stay where you are and just work with what you have and build on that, or if you should go away to school and perfect your craft. I've asked several times just to make sure, because I don't want to steer you wrong or filter anything, but they're definitely saying, and the way that they're telling me is, I'm getting this like electric energy kind of in my heart chakra, and that keeps coming up when I ask about school. So school may be, you know, you're a good option for you. If you already have a craft or already have, you know, a trade and you're already working within that, or you're looking to break into that market, schooling could be very beneficial for you. They're also saying this is not the only opportunity. You may have the opportunity to do schooling in addition to having a job that is related to your craft. And you can ask your team, your angel team, or the Orion Galactic Council, if you wish, to help guide you and provide reassurance as opportunities are being brought to you. They're showing me like wide eyes, so keep your eyes open. They're saying look for things that maybe are seemingly coincidental as you're preparing to make your decisions, and go within. So look for signs, because there will be signs coming, but go within and ask yourself, does this make me feel good or does this make me feel bad? And if it makes you feel bad, then don't make that choice. You know, don't go with that opportunity if it just doesn't seem right. But if it makes you feel good and really excited and it could work out, you know, as you're looking more into it, they're saying always go within. And trust your instincts. And so they're encouraging you to go to school, but also be available or open to experiences as you're doing that. But go within to ask what feels right, because it is your free will choice to do whatever it is that you wish to do here on Earth. But they will be more than happy to join you if you need more guidance in this. Yeah, that's it. I hope that resonates with you, and I hope that helps you, you know, feel a little bit more confident about making a decision. That's a big choice. So good luck with that. How can I raise my vibration? Awesome question. And they're saying, yes, great question. You can do many things. You can follow a hobby, so you can paint, you can do any sort of artwork, dance, music, listening to music that makes you feel good, watching movies that make you laugh, watching TV shows, not too much TV, but you know, in smaller doses that just bring you joy and make you laugh, going outside and grounding, being out in nature, being leaning against a tree, walking in the grass barefoot, sitting by a river or a lake or the ocean. Going to the beach is an amazing way to raise in vibration and to just kind of relax. That energy shifts so much when you're by the beach, especially for me. And if you're an empath, being near water is really awesome and important. What else? You can eat good foods that fuel your body and make you feel good, drinking a lot of water, reading a good book, listening or learning, you know, going on YouTube and learning learning about new things, or doing meditation, guided meditations or meditations on your own. Baths, so back to water a little bit, but you can, you know, sit in a nice Epsom salt bath and relax, listen to some good music. So there's many options for you to rise in vibration, and to once you're rising, to keep it at that vibration, you just continue to do the things that you like to do. And pretty soon, as you're rising, your life is just joy-filled because you're consistently making choices that make you feel really good. Yeah, so they're saying, yeah, focus on positive things in your life, things that really bring you joy, getting outside, being in balance with any activity that you're doing. And yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. So I hope that helps you. Brenda, was it in my contract to be around controlling people? They're kind of chuckling, Brenda, not in a mean way, but just in a, yes, that's part of your contract. But it's not in your contract to hurt you or harm you or, you know, do damage to you. It's in your contract to help you learn boundaries. I'm getting the big word boundaries in my head, to set boundaries, to hold those boundaries, and to respect those boundaries of yourself and for others. As you hold those boundaries, those controlling people fall away because they can't control you. You're setting those boundaries, you're setting that expectation and intention. They're going to meet everyone with respect and love, and they are going to do the same for you. This is not a punishment. This is a learning opportunity, growth opportunity. This is totally an aside. My boss, we have a pretty challenging job. We work in a market where it's always changing, and whenever it changes and something's like, oh, the next worst thing, she's like, growth opportunity, and she does like spirit fingers. So when I just said that, or they were telling me to say that, I was like wanting to do the spirit fingers. But yes, it's definitely an opportunity for you to grow and to, you know, reflect on what are your boundaries. Where is it at that you will not allow people to control you, or you won't be giving up control of your own self. So good luck with that. I mean, it's hard to deal with people that are all controlling and want to control you. But you really have to set those boundaries. And with love, it's not a mean thing. It's a loving thing to set boundaries for yourself. You're loving yourself and doing that activity of setting those boundaries and being clear with those boundaries. And then you're helping others as well, because then they'll know how to communicate with you and how to work with you, because they may not even realize they're being controlling. Oh, thank you guys. I hope that resonates with you. Jennifer, that's a good question. Would they expand on love as a state of being as opposed to an emotion, please? Very good question. The way you understand it as a human, as an emotion of love for select individuals within your life, is a shade. What are you saying? It's paling in comparison to what love really is. Love is very important, and love is part of that emotional feeling that you get. But love is energy. Love is everything. You are love. The universe is made of love. Love is all. All. Love and light is all. How our bodies react to love is that more emotional state. It's the energy behind it and just the being. down into my face, and it's like really heavy on my forehead, and like a lot of pressure on my forehead and my crown and my heart chakra. Love is everything. And that's all they're giving me. So I'm hoping that it answers the question in which you were looking, or you were interested in hearing about. I feel like they're probably, nope, they're just saying no, love is everything. Love is an emotion, but it's everything else as well. So, okay. I hope that helps, Jennifer. Hope that resonates with you. Estelle would love to know any guidance you feel for me, please. Estelle, I'm just getting to let go of anything that you feel isn't serving you anymore. I'm kind of getting a little pressure in my chest. And often that tells me that there's just some things going on in your life that maybe you want to change. And you just need to reflect on that and really think about what it is that you want in your life, and focus on that, and focus on bringing that into your life. And then the other things that maybe aren't resonating with you will fall away. And be confident in yourself and moving forward with the guidance that you receive and the inner knowing that you have. And I hope that resonates with you. You're saying, yeah, there's some things that you'll need to release, but you are on the right track. You already kind of know within, so just follow that. Paige, hello, would love insight as to what my mission is. Paige, I'm getting it's really an image of light just bursting out of your heart chakra. So you're definitely supposed to be sharing as much light and love as you can with your community, your family, your friends. And I'm getting a little pressure on my throat chakra, so maybe that's in more of an expressive way, so like doing art or music. Speaking your truth is of the utmost importance for your mission. And sharing with others. I'm getting the sharing is really important. So shining your light, yes, being yourself, shining for others to see you, but sharing what it is that brings you joy, sharing your passions, sharing your thoughts and your ideas is really important to move you through on your mission or your path here on Earth. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay, Lori, are my notebook messages the best way for them to know? Also, thank you for the changes I have seen. I received an apology from someone who never admits they were wrong, and it brought tears to my eyes. Wow, that's beautiful, Lori. That's so awesome. They're saying, yes, you can write to them messages if you wish. You can think to them that you would like their guidance or their support, or you can verbally say it to them and they will hear you. And you can just have a conversation with them, talk it out if that's the way you would wish to communicate. But yes, the notebooks, writing messages in notebooks, or just like journaling is really valuable as well, or a good way of communication for them. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you. That's so awesome that things are really shifting. That's really cool. Okay, Jonathan, any guidance that I need to know, please and thank you. Let me get some water really quick. Jonathan, I'm just getting that you need to just keep doing what you're doing. So keep, and it's more around learning or observing others. It's more like the learning aspect is really important for you right now. And whether that's like watching YouTube videos about ascension or, you know, whatever it is that you're interested in, that's really important. But it's also really important, they're saying, to take in that knowledge, check with yourself, do you believe that? You know, how does that feel for you? What does that resonate with you at all? So discernment is really important. And then discarding things that, you know, don't resonate with you, just discarding, you know, what isn't in alignment, and just focus on what is in alignment with you. And just trust yourself, trust your guidance, your inner knowing, and moving forward, it will just get easier and easier to just discern, make decisions, and trust and move on as you're learning and really absorbing a lot of information. And I'm definitely getting that you're awakening, so you're ascending, you're curious about this, and so just keeping that curiosity alive and just, you know, figuring out what resonates with you. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope that was in alignment with you. And let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, so we have only a few minutes left. I'm going to try and find some bigger questions here, but I can loop back around, and I will respond to people if I've skipped you. I do apologize, but I will definitely respond after. Okay. Just looking. Okay, so I will, whoops, come on. Sorry guys, I'm working without a mouse here and my little laptop is a little temperamental. So I was just responding to Jonathan. Okay, so Brenda, hello, is there anything I need to know? Brenda, you need to know that you are so loved. You are surrounded by love and light. You have a whole team that just adores you, and you know, you are just a spark of beautiful light and love. And just know that in your own core, know that in your gut, that you are love and are loved. That's first and foremost. Go within and listen within for your guidance, because your team is supporting you and giving you messages, but they just need you to go within and calm your thoughts so that you can listen and receive them, because they're there and they love you very much. So I hope that resonates with you. You're most welcome, Alexandria. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary. Crystal, is there any guidance I need? Crystal, I'm getting that you are a really strong person, and you might not always remember that. Just know that you are loved. You're very strong. Speak your truth. I'm kind of getting my throat's a little like closed off and a little, there's some pressure here, so I'm not sure if you're really speaking your truth and owning your truth, but just move forward in that and be confident. You're awesome. You're strong, and you're just so loved, and just move forward with that knowledge and know that for a fact, because that is a fact. And don't worry about anyone else. That's what I'm getting for you. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that's what you need to hear, because it's 100% true. Sending you a lot of love, Crystal. Oh, good, Jonathan. You are learning a lot. That's awesome. It's always important to keep learning, keep asking questions, especially if you're interested in channeling. It's kind of a funny story. When I started channeling, I was like, I don't really know what questions to ask. Like, what do people ask all these crazy, amazing ascended masters and spirits and angels? Like, would they even want to talk to me? Like, what's the deal here? And it was really a challenge for me to push forward and just keep asking questions, because they're there and they want to share knowledge and support and love with all of us. So keep asking questions, even if they sound stupid to you, because they're not stupid at all. I can guarantee that. So Magda is asking, any guidance on my job, please? How best can I support my clients? Thanks. Magda, I'm getting, be patient with yourself, and just trust that you're really bringing your full self to your position where you're helping your clients, your individuals that are coming to you. And don't be afraid to just be yourself and really share your personality, and really support them and meet them where they're at in just a loving, kind way. Not that you aren't, but they're just saying, just being your authentic self really could be a breath of fresh air to someone, because that's not very common in most markets or most places of business. Being just very authentic and relatable is sometimes really unique. And when people come into an office or they go to a person for help in some way, and they're met with someone that's going to relate to them and be on their level, make them feel comfortable, and help them in whatever way they can, that's like gold. Like, you will get a lot of business, and just be yourself is what I'm getting. And that's just really going to support your clients and the people around you, even your coworkers, anyone that you're working with. They're just going to, feel that much more empowered to be themselves. And then before you know it, you have a really great office culture where you're, supportive and loving, and there's a lot of light to the situation. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. So I hope that resonates with you. Mary, I've been told I'm a medium. How would I know I am? Well, Mary, basically, pretty much everyone can connect to spirit, and the term medium is really personal. I mean, some people think of it as like being a psychic, like telling the future. But really the way I think of it is basically you're connecting to spirit and you're sharing what spirit is giving, what information spirit is giving you to help support others. And so if you are feeling called to do that, and if you're interested in learning how to channel, there are definitely places you could go to learn more about how to do that if you don't know how to do that already. The really great way to learn is to just go within, meditate, and reflect on what you're feeling and ask questions, like I was saying earlier, of your angel team or other ascended masters. There's also classes that you can take. So I know actually Kristen Davies just advertised this today that she was going to be doing a Mediumship 101 class in June, I believe. I don't know when it's going to be, but if you want to learn how to be a medium or how to channel, you can follow or join Intuitive Angel Messages if you're not on there. Definitely, I'll be advertising whenever they get their plans put together on Channeling with Love, my Facebook group, to share that experience, because that's how I learned how to channel, actually, is through Kristen Davies' Mediumship 101 class. And it was amazing, and it really opened me up a lot and helped me recognize that, yes, I am a medium and this is what I want to do. So you definitely can do it if you're interested, Mary, and if you resonate with that and you want to go for it. Definitely look out for the ads that are going to be coming out at some point. And you can always join Channeling with Love or Intuitive Angel Messages, or follow on my business page or Kristen Davies' business page or William Michael Forbes' business page, because he'll probably be involved in that class as well. And it's just really amazing. There's so many really awesome resources out there, but the few that I mentioned really resonate with me because that's where I learned how to channel and how I knew how I could channel. And so yeah, I hope that resonates with you, and I think that would be super awesome if you just jumped in, just did it, because we need more light workers and more people stepping forward, sharing their light, sharing guidance from spirit for others, because a lot of people need help, and this is one way you can help. So I hope that helped you, and let me know if you want more information. Feel free to private message me for sure. So I'm a little over time. I'm comfortable with going for a few more minutes, and then I will follow up with questions if I don't get to your questions by the time we're done here. But Rachel is asking, I would love any guidance about school, please. Second time applying and wondering if it will happen this year, or am I meant to do something else? Thank you so much. I'm getting, Rachel, that school is definitely a possibility for you, but I'm getting that you may want to look at what it is that are you going to school for. Does that topic or does that plan really resonate with you? Because I'm getting there could be something else that's really maybe hasn't drawn your attention yet, but is around and could maybe be something that just catches your eye maybe randomly, or it's something that you've been thinking about for a while. I feel like it's kind of in the background. So it's something that you're around, but maybe you haven't thought about it in this way before, like going to school for this thing, or you've thought about it and it's just like a fleeting thought. Like it's kind of something like that. But definitely think about what it is you're going to school for. Because if you're going to school to do something that you're not really passionate about, that's probably why you haven't been able to get in yet. So think about what it is that you want and that you really could be super passionate about, and then just be open to possibilities, because you never know, something could just really catch your eye and that's like your dream job and you don't even know it yet. So think about that, really do some meditation on it. Ask yourself, is this a good choice for me or not? You can always feel, how does your body react to that? And see how that feels for you. And also you can set the intentions. Okay, if this is exactly the thing that you want to do, I'm going to do that thing, and say affirmations and focus on the outcome that you want. So really manifest what it is that you want in your life by thinking the thoughts that are going to manifest that into your life. So the affirmations, basically you can also think like as if you've already gotten it. You've already gotten in, and you've already gotten into your program, and you're on your way. Think about it like that. And it takes some shifting to get there, but definitely once you can get in the habit of doing that, things just kind of start manifesting in a really crazy, magical way. So I hope that resonates with you. I think you will need to do a little soul searching on that to see what you really want to do. But if school's definitely a possibility for you. So I hope that resonates. Thank you, Brenda, for the confirmation. Definitely learning boundaries. That's the lesson for sure. Crystal, need guidance on moving on and making new friends. Okay, Crystal. Kind of in relation to what we were speaking about before, just being confident, being, self-assured in your own body, your own self, your own being. You are awesome, and, do what is going to make you happy, and people are going to see that you're happy, and they're going to be drawn to you, and they're going to want to be your friend. And maybe, whatever you're doing to make yourself happy, say it's you like to go feed ducks at the duck pond. Maybe there's someone else out there that also loves to go feed ducks at the duck pond, and you're going to see them there, and you're going to be able to make friends in that way. Moving on from maybe other friends or other types of relationships really just takes a shift in energy, an ability to let go. And for us, often, the saying is that it just takes time to heal a broken heart. But you can put in the work and heal that for yourself. Let those relationships go, or let whatever it is that you need to let go, and focus on what it is that you want. New friends. So go to places that bring you joy, and be open and to have conversations. And really, they're out there. Your soul family's out there for sure. And even online, you can find friends online as well. It's interesting. I was never a big friends online type of person, and I joined Kristen Davies's channeling course last year, and it was like meeting my family. It was really awesome and really beautiful. So when you just know, and it's just like a beautiful experience, and you can just open up and be friends with people and trust people, and they're going to trust you and really share themselves with you as well. So I hope that resonated with you. If you have any other questions, of course, let me know. So I'm going to stay on for 2 more minutes. I'm a little over time, so I'll try and get to the last few questions. Alexandria is asking, or she's saying, I'm also curious with galactic identity. Am I most associated with in this life? Been also feeling love for the fairies. Who is with me here? Ooh, love for the fairies. That's awesome. I'm definitely feeling fairy energy for sure. And galactic identity. I'm getting Pleiadian right off the bat. I don't know if you've done any research about the Pleiades or the Pleiadian group, but they're really high vibe, beautiful, very loving people. So check them out and see if that resonates with you. But I got Pleiadians like right off the bat for you. And fairies, let's see if we can tune in and see if they have anything to say. they're just saying that we love you, and they want you to go outside more. So try and get out into nature. I know it's like wintry, kind of transitioning to spring. I don't know where you are, but that's kind of how it is here. So it's a little hard to get out when it's like rainy all the time. But try your best to get outside and just be one with nature. Just relax and lean against a tree. And the fairies would really love it too if you were outside and in nature and can connect with them more. So I think that's my last question for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out, even over time. And I do see that there are some questions still left unanswered. I will go back and follow up with you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm sending you all love and light. The Orion Galactic Council thanks all of you for being here and listening and being open to the messages that they have to share. So thank you all so much. Love and light. And bye. In a second. I always hit that. Oh my gosh. I always hit that and I'm expecting it to end and it never does. Okay, now it really will end. Bye, y'all. Have a good evening or morning or afternoon. Bye.